The Los Angeles Lakers have slowly kind of became one of the strangest, weirdest teams in the NBA. I'm not even saying it in a bad way. Their entire team just has a very weird dynamic to it, and they're honestly not a horrible team by any means. Like, they're probably a playoff team, assuming they can do good in the play-in tournament, or even if they get the 6th seed, like, that's not out of the realm of possibility. So they're far from a bad team. They're just a very weird team, and what I mean by that is for a few different reasons. The first one I'm going to get into is going to be just the up and down roller coaster of injuries that they can possibly get into. I know saying a team is weird for injuries is kind of a low-hanging fruit thing to say, but with the Lakers, it's kind of relevant, as I mean, one of their best players, and maybe their best player this season, has been Anthony Davis, and I think we can all know Anthony Davis is a rusty car just waiting to break down on side of the road. Like, he is very, very unreliable when it comes to long-term projection. Now, he is very capable when he is healthy of being one of the best players in the entire NBA. But as we've seen time and time again over his career, he has not been able to sustain that for very long periods of time just due to his injury issues. And there's no saying that in a playoff run or when they're trying to make it out of the play-in tournament or something like that, he goes down with a freak injury that it could really derail what the Lakers are trying to do, and that is very concerning because he will go down with some pretty crazy injury. Like, he's missed a lot of games with a toe. He's kind of like known for being almost like a China doll type guy, and that's always concerning to be one of your best players because you never know if you can fully rely on him. Now, so far he's been fairly healthy this season compared to other seasons, but like I said, there's no telling if he's going to go down with a freak injury literally next game anytime he is on the court. And then even for LeBron James, who has been a machine his entire career of not getting injured, lately, since he's turned 90 years old now, he is starting to look a little bit more human on the injury side of things. So that could also be very concerning if I was a Lakers fan, because although LeBron doesn't go down with injuries a lot, when he does go down with injuries now, they usually take a long time to recover, because for any elderly human like LeBron, it does take longer for older people to recover, and that is exactly what we're seeing with him. So although he still doesn't get injured often, it's when he does get injured, it takes a while for him to get back. So hopefully LeBron can stay healthy, but with those two really never knowing when they're going to go down, LeBron's age getting up there, so he's more prone to injury, and Anthony Davis just being made out of glass, I mean, you never know when he's going to get injured. So just always kind of on eggshells when you're watching the Lakers because you never know when they're going to get hurt. But now kind of diving into one of the weirder things that no one could have seen coming, the fact that they got Michael Reaves Jordan on their team. Austin Reaves is having an extremely compelling season. What do I mean by that is because, I mean, everybody is like thinking like, oh my god, he's this great player. They even have people saying that he is going to be commanding a near max contract in free agency, which is absolutely insane. Like, if you were a newborn baby to the NBA and you just started following NBA media and everything, you'd have no idea what had happened before that, you would legitimately think that Austin Reaves may be the best player of all time and he's a certified Hall of Famer. Like, if that's not white privilege, if I've ever seen it, he is averaging 12 points a game, and he's a good three-point shooter, and he can score, but he is far from, like, being this crazy good player everybody's hyping him up. He is literally just a role player for the Lakers. Now, he is a good role player and at a high level, but the hype that he has been getting, and the fact that they have had rumors that he'll be demanding a max contract, may be the strangest, most ludicrous, insane thing I could even imagine coming into this season. Like, if you would have told me Austin Reaves would be getting hyped up as a borderline all-star level player for whatever reason this year, I would have probably shot you in the face and told you were wrong and an idiot. But here we are, and today, now every time Austin Reaves does anything, he gets hyped up. He did Too Small and Patrick Beverly. Oh my god, he's LeBron. Like, I don't even hate Austin Reaves in any way, and I know it sounds like I'm hating, but it's just crazy how much he gets hyped up for this team. And then another one that I kind of want to get into a little bit is the fact that they have Mo Bamba on the team. And in my opinion, that is the one bad move they made the entire trade deadline. And it's not even because Mo Bamba's been injured and hasn't been able to play, but like, even in some games, he just doesn't get to play. And they traded Patrick Beverly for him, and I think Patrick Beverly is much more impactful on this team than Mo Bamba ever would be. As, I mean, if you look at his production on the court, he's played like 6 games for them, and he's been about as bad as it gets. Like, he's been basically a 7'2" pile of useless garbage for the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, you can't tell me Patrick Beverley would have a lesser effect. He would be a better leader. He would just be a better player on the court. I just think overall his presence would be much more appreciated than Mo Bamba. But hey, Mo Bamba does have a really cool song named after him, so there is that. And if they win a championship, they can play that song, and it'll be a pretty cool moment. So they have that going for them. But overall, I just think that was a terrible trade, and he's just a weird player for them to have on their roster, honestly. Like, he is literally useless, and I can't imagine he gets playing time in the playoffs, at least not consistently. So really, from Austin Reaves turning into the next Michael Jordan, at least in some people's eyes, to them trading for Mo Bamba, to you never knowing when they're going to get injured, I just think the Lakers are a very weird and kind of roller coaster type team to watch this year, and probably one of the biggest roller coaster teams in the entire NBA to watch, and I just think it's always interesting to keep up with them. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video, so comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think that the Lakers are weird, strange? I want your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like any point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute word to me, and I hope you have a blessed day, because I had a blessed day, so you need to have a blessed day. All glory to God. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo.